moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth at Kirk Street. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. They'll return it from inside the 5. Gets across the 25-yard line. They'll spot it at the 27. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Gets the first and still running. Now here he goes. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Auburn, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Breaks into the clear. At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Clemson, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. Heads out of bounds at the 40 and sets his offense up in good position. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. First down, looking for more now. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tigers. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Hand off to the single back. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to 39.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
Snags a good throw. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion makes it 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
For a fresh set of downs. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the 1st down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. He could go. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in 1 play, and they keep it going. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the 1st half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Looking to throw here. Caught by the receiver. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense getting set. It's second down. Catch made on the left side. Great move in the open field. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's caught. And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play. Clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. He's got it near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, Auburn. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
How about this play by the quarterback, putting his body on the line here? But that's the kind of thing that endears you to the fans, the staff, and more importantly, to his teammates. At the end of the day, the quarterback doesn't want to look back on the game and say, I could have done more.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the completion made. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Auburn in the lead as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. That's the RPO caught to the right. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
But Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
The Tigers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Nice execution here for the 1st down, and this is what they like to do. It doesn't necessarily have to be a big pass play to get this tempo kicked into gear, but here they come.
He's going to take a shot down the left side. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
The shotgun running play call. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. First down and more. He's still running. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
Well, that gain will give them some breathing room. What a good job of being able to get them out of that hole. They're inside their own 5-yard line. And on the other hand, the defense, what a missed opportunity. You had them pinned back, a chance to really, at the very least, affect field position, and now you give up a big gain like this.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I tell you, every single year on the Plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Here comes the up-tempo offense. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. They come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Try and muscle for the first down. Looks like Auburn will have the first down. First down here for this offense.
Well, they get the first down here, Chris, and look at them. They're already at the line of scrimmage, getting the call from the sideline. They're ready to go.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Looking for a receiver. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They start with an RPO, quick pass to the right, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. He hands it off from the gun. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The offense going with the 3-out. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
The completion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made on the right side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the 1st down. And most importantly, he slides at the end of the play. Lots of time left in this one, so he's got to protect himself.
Receiver makes the catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And the Tigers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. 3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He escapes the pocket. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense comes up with the football.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's a quick grab. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. And it's caught. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He'll field it close to the 50. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this 1st half of play. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the 2nd half going now. The kickoff team is out there. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Moves out of the pocket. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. This time, a completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Handoff from the shotgun. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's an out route, the catch made, and the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. First down. Looking to throw the football. On the move now. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway. That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to scramble. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. Man, I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. The deficit remains 17 points off the miss. Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43. Second down play coming up for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Inside the 45. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Third down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
It's fourth down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Quarterback drops back. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Makes a quick catch. Brought down, but broken tackle. Produced a solid gain there. And the Tigers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The sure hands. It's Cross. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Here comes an important third down play. The coach does not want to send the field goal kicker out there after what happened last time. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Clemson. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. And after a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. And it's Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set them up first down at the 15. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the ball. He flips it to the back across the middle. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Leaning on the run game here. Stop right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Back in motion now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Kicking team on now for the extra point.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Well, he thought about coming out. Instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. The Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Offensively, you get to the fourth quarter, you're down in a game. You're thinking about vertical shots and getting out of bounds to try to stop the clock. If I'm a defensive coordinator, I'll give that up all game long. Short little routes, tackling them inbounds. Let's keep that clock moving.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Flips it with the running back, but he's got work to do. Looks like Clemson will have the first down. Offense in hurry-up mode.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this 4th down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pressure is coming. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's brought down after a big first down game. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Caught quickly. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. Out-dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. And the ball is incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Well, they just had to go for the